Well, I never.
Well, I did once.
Mm. How we
Yeah.
doing, guys?
Just grand. How are you doing?
Ah, better than I look, but that's always the case. Ah,
Yeah. No, I'd like to take issue with something. During the show's intro and theme song,
mhm.
and it is a wonderful theme song, by the way. I want to go on record by
Hats off
making
to the
that
composer.
abundantly clear. This has got nothing to do with the theme song. It says everyone can see you and hear you that you're in the show. Yet when the theme song is on, I can't see myself, and um, my microphone is muted.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if you could perhaps get a hold of the powers that be and maybe have them correct that message because it is confusing.
Let me
Well,
call. Yeah, let me call the programmers in India and see if we can get that
nah.
figured out.
Well, how do
Well,
you know they're in India?
well, you see what happens
All
is
of them
when
are.
when I put that on, when I put the waiting card on, and then the actual card. If I left us here in the studio just like this, you'd see us for a second between one of those things and the next. So I have to take us out of it, and then so it's
Oh,
me.
No,
It's me. Well,
so it's your fault.
it's
so
Kyle, probably
you're
Kyle.
the Indian programmer.
It's
Okay.
yes.
Well, now that that's cleared up, good night, everybody.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I mean, there's technical stuff going on. There's a
Wow,
lot of
Oh
stuff
yeah.
really
behind the scenes you wouldn't believe.
incredible. Is there
It
any
is.
clicking happening?
Any what?
Any clicking happening?
Clicking?
Yeah,
No, why? Should there
like
be?
clicking a mouse.
Very little, very
Yeah.
little. But I've got it here in case I absolutely need it. There's my.
You never know when you're going to have to mouse.
That's right.
That's what Soupy Sales always said. There I go with the obscure cultural reference that
I know.
if there
Well,
was anybody watching, nobody'd get it.
yeah, I know. I know.
More's
Soupy
the
sales.
shame.
Ah, soupy sales.
So we did two tax returns yesterday. It was a party in the Gilbert house.
Ah,
Oh, it was super fun, and they were both really complicated.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday was like the deadline, wasn't it?
Tuesday,
Oh, really?
coming up this Tuesday.
Oh,
Yeah,
they keep changing it.
we
Right.
decided not to wait till the last minute.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you know today's National Eggs Benedict Day?
Really?
Is it? Wow. Did not know. I did not know it's Eggs Benedict Day.
It's also
Um,
National Wear Your Pajamas to Work, but I don't know how many people work on a Sunday. I'm sure there are some.
Yeah.
Whether they're wearing their pajamas or not is
I don't know.
another story.
Don't know.
I shot an elephant in my pajamas once.
Huh?
Soupy Sales did too.
How we got there, I'll never know.
Yeah,
Yeah. It was.
yeah.
It's
Eggs
also
Benedict.
National Bean Counter Day, Barry, so you missed it by a day.
Oh, bean counting?
Yeah,
Counting your beans, baby.
yeah.
Oh,
You did your taxes, man.
the government got all my beans this year.
Hmm?
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tuscaloosa.
yeah.
Well,
Boy,
Oh,
we're out of days. Tomorrow is National Cheese Ball Day. It
that's
is.
that's only once a year they do that.
Absolutely.
Oh,
You can't have Cheese Ball Day every day.
I like
It's
to think every day is cheese
also
ball day.
it's also National Crawfish Day.
Ah, okay. Crawfish.
huh.
Brad obviously likes that.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Did you ever
So,
have crawfish? I had
your
crawfish.
turn.
I've had crawfish. Have you
Any
ever?
national days for you?
Was it a good time?
What, the
Oh,
crawfish?
well,
Yeah.
you know, I lost the sound again.
Yeah, how about that?
Is it like shrimp and lobster, kind of like in that vein?
Mm.
I don't know because I don't like shrimp or lobster.
Yeah.
Um,
But how was the crawfish?
it was not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah,
then he gets stuck.
stuck in my craw.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
conch? Have you had conch, like conch soup? I see
Oh
that
my
everywhere.
God, I have. It's horrible. I hate it
Is
so
it really?
much. I hate it so much. Really. Like just cut up a Converse sneaker and
It's
boil
real
it up.
chewy.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Why do people eat that?
I don't
Why?
know, because it's there.
Who has time to eat
Yeah.
conch?
Well, I
You
don't.
know?
So if it were National Conch Day, I'd say maybe I'd give it a shot.
I think it would have to be National Conch Week. I
Yeah,
don't. I think it needs more than a day just to
wow.
digest conch.
Yeah.
It's that bad, huh?
Oh my God. There aren't a ton of foods that I like rebel against, but oh my God.
Rebel. Tom's riding in the streets.
It's
No,
the
no,
the
no.
conch republic. No.
Fuck the conch.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'm
I feel the same way about sea robins.
what?
I feel the same way about sea robins and goblin sharks.
What the hell is a sea robin?
It's
What is a sea robin?
it's a fish.
Really?
Yeah,
See?
it's a fish. It's
A sea robin is a fish.
yes, it is.
Okay.
It's there's also goblin sharks. Have you heard of those?
No. No robins, no goblins. No.
They're very fine looking fish. I mean, if you want to Google it and pull one up, it's something that really just like get your appetite to go away.
Yeah, I'm
He's so
gonna
convincing.
sit here
So
and
convincing, isn't he?
Google my goblin.
Yeah. I've had blowfish once.
Have you?
Yes.
Really? And you didn't die. That's
No,
good.
I didn't die, but
Yeah,
I
but-
lost the number. So
Fugo. I see. I see. That's how we're playing
you
this.
know, if anybody's gonna cross the line, it's gonna be me.
Yeah.
Anything for a cheap laugh.
Yeah. I don't know. Wow.
Not very fond of fish.
Depends.
Like when you sang that, that's a catchy melody.
Barry, have you had gefilte fish?
Oh,
Not this year.
I have.
Would you have?
Me?
No, both, either one of you. I guess
Of
both
course.
of
How
you.
can you not have gefilte fish?
I've never had.
Oh, you've never had it.
No,
Gefilte fish is.
and I grew up in a Jewish neighborhood.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't usually hand it out on the street. You know, you've
My
got to
grandmother
kind of.
used to make
Well, there you go. I don't know what's wrong with them.
They have like kids, right? They have like instead of lemonade stands, right? Mister, it's 5 cents for one piece of fish.
Where are the gefilte fish?
And another penny for the horseradish.
Yes, two gefilte fish for nickel, or 3 gefilte fish for only 3 cents.
Actually,
If you spend a lot, you don't have to eat any of it.
I just think of gefilte fish as an excuse to eat horseradish. Because you're
Yeah.
choking down that it's horrible, right?
It depends. I've actually had it. That was good.
I mean, I can only get it in jars now. My grandmother used to make it from scratch.
yeah, well, yeah, everybody, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
garlic fish.
Oh,
how
yeah.
do you make it from scratch? Where'd you get the fish from? She grow it?
The ocean.
Oh, you mean she prepared it from? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, as opposed to the
As
jar of.
opposed to waiting for evolution.
I thought maybe there was like
Starting with a
Yiddish
single
phrase
celled
that,
organism, and
You know,
Waiting for the fish to get
No,
stuck in the gefilte.
I mean,
You
Jesus
chop
had
up
to
the-
do something to get those 2,000 fish, right?
you chop up the fish, you make
what
it
if
into
that
a
was gefilte?
It's like carp or something, right?
yeah, carp, yeah,
Oh, it's carp.
Yeah. carp,
you know how
which
they-
is
how they-
crap spelled sideways.
How they catch the tarp is they wait for them to come out of the tunnel.
Carp in the carp tunnel, right? Got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
That's why some of those fishermen have real problems with their wrists. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I've had gefilte fish sautéed.
What?
Yeah, I've had it cold too, but sautéed with onions and carrots and stuff. It's not bad.
You mean out
It's
of the
actually-
jar and then you saute it?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, right. Who knew? Who knew you could cook it?
No.
Tell me, Gollum, did you ever have it raw?
Fishes. Gefilte fishes.
Oh, now I'm intrigued.
Yeah. Well, now you have to wait another whole goddamn year.
No, it's still going, right? Wasn't
No,
Passover go
oh
for like
no,
12 weeks?
Passover's passed over. It's gone.
Oh, that's something you only have at Passover?
Yeah,
You mean
traditionally.
you can't go to like any kosher deli down in Manhattan and go for a cup of gefilte?
I know you, but you just wouldn't. I mean, how often do you go out to a bar and say, "Hey, eggnog for the whole house"? You know, it's like just once a
Well,
week.
they might not have eggnog,
Yeah,
but
that's his point. Yeah, they
I
want
would
that.
imagine any Jewish deli worth its salt
Yeah, but nobody would
would
want
have
it.
gefilte in it. I mean, you walk in and there's a fucking tongue there. So if they got tongue, why not? Now tell me you've had tongue.
Oh, yeah. When
Yes,
I was a kid,
yes, as a child.
even more extreme is what do you call it?
Circled.
Circle meat. Uh, you know what I'm
Rocky
saying?
Mountain
No.
oysters?
No, it's like a cow's intestine. What do they
Oh,
call it? Again?
Oh,
no,
tripe.
tripe,
No, no. In the Jewish tradition,
derma.
stuffed derma. Stuffed derma. Yeah, pretty good.
Who knew?
I did.
And tongue is really big in Mexico.
Does that make you a dermatologist?
Wow. You waited this many shows to say something funny? Holy.
I wasn't planning on it.
We weren't either. We have no idea what to do now.
Well,
God.
I reiterate. Good night, everybody.
No, no.
Well, when I
Wow.
was growing up, me and my family ate tongue and stuffed derma and gefilte fish. This is what really brought me and my family together. And
Was tongue?
The emergency room. It's just,
it's hard to get my current immediate family to adopt some of those traditions.
yeah, yeah. Well, saute it. Take
Yeah.
all of it and saute it. Maybe conch. Maybe you can
Sauteed
saute
everything.
conch. You
I
know?
think you didn't time that segue right, but it was good.
It was close.
Yeah,
It was good.
close. I saw it, but I figured,
Yeah.
you know what, we can
You can take one
We
more
can just
loop
pass
around the
by
track.
that
one
one. And then
one more derma.
One more for the road.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, you know
What do you
those
drink when you
butchers
have
back,
derma?
What's
butchers
that?
back in the old country be tearing apart the cow and say, "What's this stuff? I don't know. Fry it up and put some other
Is
stuff
that
in there.
is that
Spice
why
it. Let's see what happens."
like Manischewitz is such a strong wine?
It's not a strong wine.
No, I mean it's tasting. Right? It's very sweet, isn't it?
Well, it's-
Everything about Jewish cuisine is intended to drown out the flavor of something else in Jewish cuisine.
That's why I'm asking.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think cuisine is not the right word
No.
either. I think. Yeah.
Well-
I mean, I grew up in an Italian family in Brooklyn, and my grandmother, Italian from the old country, lived next door to a Jewish woman and her husband, and in the same courtyard, you know, the same shared a driveway and all that, brownstones, and they got along very, very well. They respected one another and all that. They never called each other by their first names. I don't even know what Mrs. Claren's first name was, but Mrs. Claren always liked me. I was a little kid, and so sometimes she'd invite me in and all that. And my grandmother would always say the same thing. She said, if you go in there, Tommy, don't let them feed you. They're very nice people, but they don't know how to cook.
True.
And of course, it was absolutely not true at all. But
She made a meat derma.
no. But then, you know, that's family, right? That's what family does.
It really does.
Oh my God. You didn't.
And the full derma.
You couldn't have just played the clip of me from 3 minutes ago.
Oh boy, I think we're the only three people who heckle ourselves. It's,
I heckle myself.
Nobody knows when we're on.
well, I can't put this off any longer. Yeah, family is important, don't you think?
Charles Manson thought so.
Well, I'm going to show you how important family is.
All right, let's do it.
Do tell.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. Where is it?
Wow.
Oh, that's right. Oh, okay. I got to move that around and do that thing with it, and then do this thing.
I'll get
It's
it.
the phone.
I'll get it. I think it's the
Hello?
phone.
Yes, this is Mary. Oh, hello,
Hi,
Frank.
Jesus.
What? You do? Well, just a minute. I better ask. That was Frank Roberts.
Hey,
He
Mama,
wants
my
you to
Mary.
go dance with him tomorrow night out at the lake.
What do you think, dear?
Well, we all feel that Mary is still a little young to go out in the evening, especially so far out of town.
That's right.
Where's he going?
Sorry, Mary, but I'm afraid the answer has to be no.
Yeah. Your
Has
two
anything
older,
like this ever happened in your home?
your two
in
older
your
sisters
family?
drowned at the lake.
When it does, what is the usual reaction? Suppose, for instance, you were in Mary's place. What do you think she should do next?
Change the skirt.
Just once I'd
Should she do this?
like to see the dad knitting and the mom reading a
Hello, Frank? The family says no, so I guess our date's off. I'm sorry. Bye.
You've just seen one way to meet an everyday situation. Was it the best way,
I think it was. Don't you think it was?
or should Mary do this when her father says,
Sorry, Mary, but I'm afraid the answer has to be no.
Bite
Okay,
me,
Dad.
Dad.
I'll call it off. Say, how would this be? Why couldn't I have Frank and the gang over here tomorrow night? We could all play the radio and dance and make sandwiches.
Hey, that would be swell. It sure would.
It sounds
Thanks.
fine to me.
Second thought, why don't you guys go out to the lake?
You go right ahead, Mary.
Oh, thanks, everybody. I'll tell them right away.
that was method number 2. Here's a third possibility.
Can't I go, Daddy, please? I want to so much.
Sorry, Mary, but it's all settled.
I just miss this
Echoes
family
over
more
there.
all. I'm dead.
That was method number 3. Here's number 4. Watch what Mary does this time.
Sorry, Mary.
Okay, Dad.
I'm going to kill myself.
Hello, Frank. Listen, the family says no, but I'll sneak out tomorrow night and meet you anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll pull this paper, see?
See you
Bring my
tomorrow night.
virginity with me.
I'm the head of this family, see? Yeah.
In your opinion, did Mary do right in scene 1?
Oh, that
Scene
was
2?
that was a
scene
scene?
3?
Those were
scene
scenes?
4?
Yeah.
If so, or if not, why?
Because it seemed like real life.
Now are you ready for the next family scene? Here we go. Watch carefully everything that happens as Mary and Bill and George and their parents finish supper.
Which one's which? Bill or George?
Well,
Which one's
who's going to
supper?
help me do the dishes tonight?
Why, I'd like to, Mother, but I've got so much homework.
How about you giving me a hand for a change, Howard?
Me, I should say not. I've got to read my paper.
Yeah, I'm a man. you see.
some other time, Mother. Some of the fellows are waiting for me down at the corner. Here, I'll help, Mother. And it's my opinion that if everyone in the family would lend a hand once in a while, we'd get the work done that much quicker.
Kiss ass.
Then we could all go out afterwards and do anything we wanted to.
Nice sweater.
Which type of answer do you think is best? One like Mary's?
Or,
Father's? Bill's?
or,
George's?
or.
Or an entirely different
Ah!
Why?
Oh, shit. Why?
Next, suppose we look at another very familiar family situation. This one always takes place late at night. Young Bill has been downtown spending the evening with friends. He was supposed to get home around 11, but as you can see, it's going on 1. Bill's almost 2 hours late.
How the hell can we see it?
Way to go, Frank.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Bill's
Uh-oh,
juice.
Father's awake, so what should Bill do and say now? Here's possibility number 1.
What kept you, son?
Oh, it was like this.
Should never wake a
He
sleepwalker, Dad.
twisted his ankle, and we had to carry him to the hospital. Well, I don't mean we carried him. We took him there in a car.
Yeah,
Well, it
that's a
wasn't
tick.
exactly a car. It was more like a wagon.
Are you
It's a
sure you're
rickshaw.
telling the truth, Bill?
Of course I'm telling the truth. The trouble with this family is nobody ever
You smell
believes
like
me.
cheap hooch.
That's one way to meet a problem.
Smell like
Here's
sauteed
another
derma.
way.
Where were you, Bill?
It's none of your business. I'm not a kid anymore. I'm old enough to take care of myself.
Now, listen.
And beginning now, that's just what I'm
Get out
going
of
to
my way,
do.
old
Now,
man.
I'd like to see
Yeah.
you or anyone else try to stop me.
I'd have paste you one right in the mush.
There you go.
Now look at possibility number 3.
Which part is the mush, Tom?
Right there.
Oh.
What kept you, Bill?
Oh, sorry, Dad. I was fooling around with the gang, and it was 12:30 before I realized it.
You know what we all agreed on, don't you?
Yeah, anyone who comes in late can't go out again for a week.
That's right. It's too bad, but...
Oh, that's all right. It was my fault. Good night.
I'm gonna
Good night,
nail the
Bill.
front door shut tonight. By the way, does your sister ever get back
Using
from the
the
lake?
Johnson family for illustration, you've seen several possible ways of meeting typical problems that affect every family group, including your own. Remember what these problems are? There are 3 of them.
Which
and we'll
ones?
review them for you briefly.
Okay.
Keeping your artichoke on the stairs.
In your opinion, what should happen when an invitation is received by telephone or otherwise?
Uh-huh.
What is a good course of action when it's time to do the family housework?
Leave. Leave.
Yeah.
Leave. Become an exchange student?
What procedure do you recommend when someone comes home late?
Questions like these are kind of tough to answer in any family. Suppose we hear what you have to say about them, okay?
You're absolutely right, George. Most family problems can be solved through frank and friendly discussion.
Frank's
which
here
points
too?
the way to a happy family life.
End of film.
Certainly is.
Frank went and joined the Peace Corps.
Well,
All right, are we supposed to discuss now? Is this,
I think so.
Yeah.
I for one found that very informative.
Oh, okay.
We've always had interesting times with my side of the family. I always seem to get blamed for everything, even when I did nothing.
I know you did. I remember a time
Here we go again.
long ago
Yeah.
when our little band had gotten together and your folks were out of town, not far, but they were out of town. I don't think it was overnight or anything. And we all, I think, had pizza or something, and we brought it to your house, and we just sat in the living room, and then we left, and that was it. And somehow, when your parents got home, somehow they knew that we'd been there. I don't know how. We didn't leave anything. We didn't do it, and somehow they knew. You know, why did you have your friend over when we weren't there? It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, it was.
You can't win.
They somehow they always knew.
Oh,
I used to come home from another night at the wharf,
yeah.
and there was a street light out in front of my house,
Mm-hmm.
and then there was my house, and there
was a telephone pole there too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and as I would walk up my walk, I would see these 2 spots in the darkness of the window. I knew Mom was up, and I would get the 3rd degree. Meanwhile, my sister would come home loaded. Not a word. Not a word.
Well, she was probably out by the lake with
Yeah.
George and Frank and all those people. They're good people.
Yeah.
Grilling up some artichokes.
You know what it is? I think they just had a bad impression of my friends.
Is it? They always treated me like I was a prince. They always treated me. I don't mean prince like a dog. Hey, prince. I mean, but I have a feeling it was Kolinsky. I have a feeling that Al did it.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
sorry
I'm not-
about this, Barry, but it's
Yeah.
One of those things you need to know.
Might as well face up to it. Mom wasn't too crazy about Al,
Wow.
you know, which
I mean,
kind of
compared
sucked
to,
because
to,
he
to
was a
some
cool guy.
compared to some teenagers, Al was perfectly
Yeah,
fine. He was a great guy. He's not like he was out stealing cars. He was driving him into telephone poles, but not stealing.
yeah. Well, you know what? They knew he had an older brother, so
What does that mean?
well, the older brother, you know, go to the house, shoot some pool, a couple of beers, a little call, you know. Yeah,
Yeah.
they wanted me to stay home and count worry beads.
Ah, not me. Yeah. You ever have one of those friends? I'm sure everyone's had one. The friends who were like, the one time that you weren't with the gang that night, they tell you the next day, "Oh man, you should have been there. Hey, you can The Beatles showed up. they they showed up. They came to the basement. They got back together again. They played A Hard Day's Night. Where were you? Yeah, you weren't. You missed it. Why weren't you there? I think because you didn't call me and invite me. I think that could be why I missed it. But thanks for making me feel like I missed it. Because when I was actually there was nothing to miss. But yeah. But I got that from Al.
Are you saying that there were some of your friends that like to wallow in your misfortune?
No, they did it to everybody, not just me. It's like if you weren't there, oh, that's the night you should have been there. I know I've seen you 364 nights this week, but the 365th, oh my God, where were you, man?
You know, truth be
The
known,
Swedish girls softball team showed up and needed a place to stay. You know?
With the Beatles?
I was there that night. You know, I felt that way when I got to meet Famous Amos.
Steve's great moment of glory. Famous Amos.
Think about it.
No, I'm done. I'm good.
Wait a minute. You mean I wasn't there the night Famous Amos was there?
I think he was playing tambourine on Tomorrow Never Knows.
Tomorrow never knows. It really never does. Yeah. Well, we haven't seen Morty in a while. I thought Alex was going to be here today, but you know, Alex, stuff happens. But
Are we to assume that stuff has happened?
I don't know. I'm guessing. Yeah. So you never know.
They came up here with a glass of water, but
Wow. You really know how to live. Okay. All right. Yeah. Ready? Of course you are.
Yes.
Go on. We're having fun.
All right, I'll start with the ones that hit. Wife's gone. Not because I did anything wrong, she's just dead. Lymphoma. Her name was Lymphoma. Died of a poison blood sickness thing. AIDS, huh? Still around. You'd think there'd be something like it'd get tired and just move on, but the thing I love most about AIDS is they come over and help wrap my legs in compresses and everything. It's supplied by the hospital. Broward Health. 95, huh? Driving on 95. It's more like a parking lot. I was driving up here tonight, and of course there was a huge line of cars, and they were all stopped. So like any good Floridian, I just get on the emergency lane and drive up to realize that there's a car turned over on the emergency lane and an ambulance.
Get off the stage! You suck!
All right, strip clubs. Who likes strip clubs?
We do! We do!
Yeah, go in there. It's the only place they let me smoke now, so I go in just to smoke. Bring a good book. I tell the girls, hey, I'm your father's age plus 40. They just look at me, and I'm like, all right, yeah, let's do a lap dance.
Sucks, doesn't he?
A lot of people don't know who I am.
You suck!
All right, golf, huh? I like to golf. Not good at it. Can't get it through the windmill. But, they let me play the course as long as it takes, Sometimes by the 18th hole, when you hit that ball in, it goes down the tube and they collect it. I just get my nephew, who's this half Mexican and white kid. He's pretty fast. He goes and get the ball for me. It's just good to be here. Real good to be here. Nice to see everybody. And,
you suck!
Oh, yeah.
Very good. Very nice and good.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you got to give the little guy credit for doing it.
I mean, it's an open mic. You can't expect every joke to land.
Oh,
I was trying new material.
He landed, but it was outside.
In the parking lot, yeah.
You need to land on your wheels, not your face.
Yeah, that's what I always say.
Well, you certainly have an abundance of talent that shows up at the Doghouse Theater.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, first we have to pay some bills before we go any further, by the way. Just
Barry, you're flipping me out.
Let me pay a bill or two first.
I feel like I'm watching Dick Tracy.
The one and only Willie! Willie's famous and he's fun. Willie wiggles and he turns. The genuine Willie will bring you to your feet. He's a pal who's got to beat. Willie's fuzzy, Willie's warm, and he cuddles everywhere. Whichever way you brush him, Willie's always friendly Willie. Be glad and he's glad. Be silly, he's silly. He's out in front, he's out behind, he's here, he's there, he's everywhere. Willie up he goes, swinging by his toes. Happiness is Willie, as everybody knows. Stop. Get your membership in the National Willie Club.
I mean, what's wrong with the coffee?
Bad taste.
You're kidding.
I'm serious. Honey, your coffee's undrinkable.
Pretty hot.
Oh, hey, Marv. Look at that. It says 3 left lanes are going to be closed up ahead.
Oh. A lane ending? Are we in one of the ending lanes? No, we're good. Just keep
We're
driving.
fine. We're fine.
It's good.
We're fine.
There would be
They
a
probably
sign.
They don't mean our left lane. They just mean a left lane would be closed.
I've never been in a lane that's closed in my life. Oh, construction ahead.
Oh, that's
probably
what
why
that's
those
probably
lanes
why
are
those
ending.
lanes are
Probably.
ending, yeah.
There's a lot of work that needs to be done on 995.
Yep.
Between the hours of 7 p.m. and whenever they end in the morning.
Yep. Yep. All right. Well, look, these Bob's barricade things are coming up, so let me just start.
Okay.
All right. Just one lane is good enough for now.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, look at that! Everybody. Ha! Look at all those people. Look at those people lined up. They're lined up. And
Bye.
It's like
See
we have
you
our own,
later.
It's like we have our own express lane right here. It's like we
Oh,
just bought the
yeah.
express pass
Yeah,
at Universal, and we can just pass all those people.
Speed up. Make them feel bad.
Wave at them. Wave at them.
See ya! 74 miles an hour!
Oh, okay. I'm on the cones. I'm on the cones.
Oh, you're on the cones. You're on the cones. You're on the cones. Okay. All right. Okay.
All right.
Good.
I'm one lane over. But
Okay. All right. We're good. We're good.
I'll
see you later.
Oh goodness.
There's a fork coming up. There's a fork. We have to. There's a fork.
I think if we want to exit, we should.
We have to.
I can't.
We have to get it. We have to get into with
oh,
them.
no.
We
have to get
have
in that
to.
lane?
Why don't they just get into our lane?
Right?
I don't understand that.
All right, hold on. I know all these people have been making the line, but I'm gonna see if I can cut in here.
Yeah.
Right before the exit.
You speed all the way. Get all the way to the
get
front,
all the way in
everybody.
there. Right.
Like Frogger. You were good at Frogger.
I was great at Frogger. All right, here we are.
There's an opening. There's an opening.
There's an opening.
The opening closed. The opening closed. The opening's gone.
I'm just gonna wait here. I'm gonna wait right here. I'm gonna wait right here. And eventually,
no, it's ending. It's ending. It's ending. It's ending.
Hold it. We're right here. We're here.
Go into the construction opening. Go into the construction opening. Drive into construction.
Let's just go.
It's actually calm in here.
Yeah.
Bye.
Ah, yeah.
One of my favorite bits.
Yeah. Norb and Marv. Don't ask who's who, because we never did now.
They switch, I think, right? They got one of those kind of relationships.
Well, there was three of us, and we just kept,
Yeah.
Yeah, we never cared who was whom. Well, I'll tell you what we've got.
Yeah.
In addition to other stuff, I mean, have you got your snacks? Your Mr. Lee snack?
Yeah. Oh, was I supposed to wait? I ate it.
Yeah. You got the DP 9000.
Are we doing that? Are we rating him?
Well, we're going to rate him, and the four of us are going to be Mr. Lee. We'll start off with Mr. Lee being Mr. Lee, and then we each get a chance to also be Mr. Lee. So that's I don't know why. I really don't. I don't know. He's not that compelling a person, but he was just in a show last night with us, and
Okay.
But I don't know why we honor him this way. But this is an honor, Mr. Lee, if you're watching. Well, you're not, but if you ever were, if you ever see this, this is an honor. Okay, just so you know. Right? Am I wrong?
Right. What?
Okay.
I'm sorry, Tom. Did you say something?
Yeah, an honor. This is an honor.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So let's. What I was going to say, let's. Who's going to start? But I think we'll let Mr. Lee start.
Oh, good idea.
And this is very appropriate because Easter was last week, and this is sort of an Easter-y thing. So let's see how he does. Yeah, good. Yeah.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
Okay, Mr. Lee.
All right. On location.
There he is. Yes, location. Isn't that a thing?
It is a thing.
Hang on. I got to move things around. Where did he go? Where's Mr. Lee now? What I need him? Hello? What happened to Mr. Lee? What? Wait, hang on. There it is. There he is. Oh, I see. What a pain in the ass he is. He's
Need any help? Or?
All right, everybody, welcome to the show. Today we're doing Peeps. All scoring is done in the PTT, which is the packaging, texture, and taste. And all scoring is done on the 1 to 2,000 scale, 2,000 being the highest, and nobody gets to 2,000. Peeps, they were started in 1910 by John. It's been a rough day. By John Bourne. And these things are 80% sugar, which makes them 80% awesome, right? So the Peeps, I got the pink one. I like pink. I think pink's a good color, right? Nothing wrong with that. So I got the pinks. We got Easter coming up. We got the resurrection on its way. We're all excited about that. So we're going to give these things a review and we're going to talk about it. So the first thing, the packaging. Obviously I like the pink. I like the fact that they got a little bird here. I like the nutritional information. It feels like a solid plastic. Everybody knows I like solid plastic. It keeps it fresh. It just feels like a 2 mil plastic, which is a solid mil. Obviously the mil is the millimeter, the thickness of the size. It tells you that I like this, it tells you there's 15 chicks inside. 15 chicks. Let's get to it. Let's open this thing up. Let's get to these 15 chicks.
Let them breathe.
Don't want to litter, so I'm going to put it right there. All right, let's get to it. Wasn't expecting that. You see how that almost flew off? I thought it was going to be one big tray. But there's this individual. So, you like these? They're chicks.
Oh, no, yeah.
You don't like them? Okay.
You like them for what? To eat or to look at or what? Is that what you do, eat them? Are they candy?
You know, that's a good question.
Oh, you don't even cook
I'm getting there. I'm hoping to see. I'm about to go for it. I'll let you know how it goes down. So, let's
It looks like a candy.
Yeah. Look like a candy.
They don't look like they could eat though.
No?
Looks like it'd be too much sugar.
It's 80% sugar.
Yeah, figured.
All right. There we go, our first guest on the show. How do you like that? So let's get to it. I'd imagine we're going to go head first. And that is sugar. I don't even know what I'm eating. It's like a marshmallow with pink sprinkles. What's really cool about it is they've got eyes, right? But the eyes, check this out. The eyes are on this side. Oh, I think it's supposed to go like this. It's supposed to go like this. I'm looking at him going, I don't know if they put the eyes on the right spot, but I guess they did because he's like this. So this is a Peep, and I don't know what this is. But the texture, it's got the texture. It definitely comes off. Now I'm all glittery. Put a little glitter on the shirt because we got to look good for the show. Now I got a little pink glitter, which is all right with me. So, I'll try one more. Yeah. I mean, if you're like a 7-year-old kid, you're gonna love this. I'm not a 7-year-old kid. I mean, I'm going 1,200. That's it, tops. This is too much for me. I'm out.
Wow.
Wow, pretty anticlimactic.
1,200. Wow. That's a thing, isn't it? I mean, isn't that isn't there a penalty for?
Do you want to see the score for him now, or?
Well, he gave his thing a 1,200. So that's well, yeah. Has he got a score?
Yeah, he does have a score.
Okay.
Let's see.
That's a DP 9000 computer.
But we only run the DP 9000 when there are multiples. But you do the old.
Oh well, we can wait until.
Oh, we wait. Okay.
We can wait until we've all been Mr. Lee. Okay.
That'll work.
Okay, who's up? I was first last time, so
I'll go, I guess.
Okay. I'll go. Golly.
Shucks.
Okay. Oh, before you do. It's all yours.
Today, we'll be reviewing Monk Pack Keto Nut and Seed. That's Monk, M-U-N-K, not M-O-N-K. Monk.
Like
the company was founded in 2013 by husband-wife duo Tobias and Michelle Monk. Actually, it's actually Tobias and Michelle Blinky. And they had one goal. How many? One. And that was to develop innovative snacks that tasted great, are packed with nutritious ingredients, and will satisfy your sweet tooth without sugar. So there's no sugar in this. In this, it's a keto. There's nuts and seeds, because that's what it says on it. Nuts and seeds. Ah, but look, there's 1 gram of sugar. So then that means that they failed in their own mission, because they were supposed to make this sweet without sugar.
Wow.
But anyway, this is coconut almond dark chocolate, keto nut and seed. Now, in case you haven't noticed, I've been showing a lot of keto stuff lately because obviously I'm on a keto diet, and it's been going fairly well, and I've had my fill of these monk nuts. So their annual revenue, by the way, just in case you think it's a joke, it's $6 million.
Nothing on this show is a joke.
That's a lot of monks. So let's talk about the product. Okay, we have maybe a 1 ml bag. Okay, sealed on both ends. It's got a T-handle flap back there. You can shake it. You could wave it. There's nothing in there. Air can't get in, so we know that it's going to be fresh. There's the enemy, as we're well aware. What does it say by way? Oh, it's too dark. I can't see. This is low glycemic index and 0 sugar alcohol. So if you guys are out there and you think you're going to be driving, this is the snack to have. Oops. This is the snack to have because there's no sugar alcohol in it. Now let's open her up. Okay, this has the old T-bone slit. Opens right up. Nice and tight, just the way I like them. Okay, let's go with the smell. This has a very interesting smell. It's the aroma of nuts and seed. Nuts and seed. That's the aroma that this has. Okay, let's check out the crack, shall we? And here's the crack.
Nice. That's crack.
Not much crack. As a matter of fact, it's not even holding up onto it.
It's self-cracking.
Where'd it go? All right, I guess
it's already
the crack's no good. Now for the taste. Tastes good. It's got nuts and seeds and coconut and chocolate. And it's filling in all my cavities quite nicely. So, all in all, I like the packaging. I like the taste. The smell is exquisite. I mean, exquisite. I'm going to give this a 3. It's a solid 3.
3. Okay. Well done. Well done.
Thank you, monks.
Yeah. Okay. 3. You want to go or do you want me to go?
Yeah, I don't mind going.
Okay.
So today I'm going
Before you do that, sorry.
reviewing the Quest Mini Chocolate Chip Cookie Dough Protein Bar. Because this is marked as not for individual sale, there's nothing on here to tell me anything about it. There's no nutritional information. There's a barcode, but there is food inside. Now, I'm gonna. Quest is owned by Simply Good Foods Company. which is headquartered in it's headquartered in Denver, Colorado. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and share their website here. Can you see that?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So here's their top leadership team. This is Joe Scalzo. He's the chief executive officer, is the CEO, I think, and he's a member of the board. He's been with the company since 2017, and he also led in the same roles for Atkins Nutritionals, which is the same parent company. So Joe's a nice guy. He got his Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering from University of Notre Dame. Oops, where'd he come from? Anyway, let's move on. Dave Wallace is the Senior Vice President of Operations. He joined the company in 2020. And it doesn't say it here, but he has 2 dogs, Fluffy and King. Don Jones is the Senior Vice President for Quality. He joined the organization in 2012. Before that, he worked for Atkins. He's got a lot of background in tropical fish and scuba diving, and he's been married 4 times. Here's Jeremy Ivy. He's the Chief Product Technology Officer. He's been with the company in 2022. He has 30 years experience in R&D. And his 2 children, Stephen and Melissa, haven't talked to him in like 15 years. All right, here's Jill Short. She's Chief Customer Officer. Don't know much about her. Linda Zink, really, who cares? Sean and Stamati. So he's the CFO and he's the Senior Vice President of E-commerce. They don't really talk too much about it, but these guys are partners. They live together. So they've only been with the company for the last few years, but they've been a happy couple for about the last 15 years. So that's nice. And so there's Stuart. Nice to see you, Stuart. Susan, how you doing? Tim, and then we're back to Joe. It's a circle. See, they couldn't make the monitor a circle, so it just sort of scrolls around. Do we want to go back to Joe? I can go into more depth on Joe.
No, I
We
think
good? All right. Anyway, I'll go ahead and stop sharing and try this food. Oh, I'm out of time.
No, you're good.
Oh, okay. This is a 3 mil wrapper, and it's delicious. Of course, those were the best millimeters I've ever eaten. Here's some protein. There's some protein right on the tip there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. And the rest of it is just bar. So I give it 1727.
So you give it a 1727.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty close to extra points. For that.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Barry.
You bet.
Okay. I've got Kyle helping me today. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's back. Yeah, let me get rid of the theme music there. Yeah, I've got Kyle helping today.
Hey, Kyle.
Here he is. Yeah, let's get full screen here so we can see Kyle. So I don't know if you remember, but the last time Kyle. Wait. I don't know if you remember, but one time Kyle's been helping a lot. He tried the Rad-X rat poison.
Yeah.
Died. He tried the Tide Bond wood glue. Mouth got glued shut. There were some other things he did. We also had some store brand, right? Some store brand peanuts, dry roasted peanuts, and it turns out he had a peanut allergy and died. And so we tried the. It's all right. It's okay. Easy.
He's died almost as much as we have.
Yeah, yeah. So what we did was we tried the name brand Planters peanuts because it was peanut allergy. He died again.
Oh.
So I thought maybe it was just that particular jar. So got a different brand new jar of Planters unsalted dry roasted peanuts. Yeah. So
Is Kyle
yeah.
okay with this?
What's that?
Is Kyle all right with this?
Yeah, of course he's all right with this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's fine. He's
Kyle, blink 4 times if you're okay with this.
he's good. He's good. Stop. All right. So it's Planters dry roasted peanuts. We know the Planters people have been around for a very long time. There is a disclaimer on here. It does say choking morning, do not give nuts to children under 4. So you have to give at least 5 of these to any children.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. So I'm going to open it up, and of course the cool thing about it is that it's got the little embossed thing of the Mr. Peanut on there. You can sort of see it there, right?
Yeah.
And so wow, that is a nutty smell. Smell it. Yeah, just right.
Oh no! Oh no! Just from the smell?
I don't know. It's
He's so picky.
no, it's good. Good,
Yeah.
good crunch. Tastes like peanuts, which you would expect. So that's good stuff. I'm gonna I'm gonna give that a 17.25.
Oh, nice. Good score.
17.25. So has the DP 9000 computer been part of this at all, or?
We sort of lost interest halfway through.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
DP 9000.
Okay, good enough.
DP 9000 is allergic to nuts.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Good enough.
But the bottom line is it still gives it a score of 2000.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That is correct. That is the bottom line. Well, this has been another one. We've done it again. These are not bad at all.
Oh.
It must be about 12 mil. These are good. Good nuts. Sorry about Kyle dying all the time.
Yeah, send him our wishes, our best wishes.
Yeah, whatever. So, how's your week coming up? What is it? How's your week coming up?
It's gonna be a banner week here at the Gilbert family residence.
Banner.
Yeah.
What's the banner going to say?
It's gonna say, "I give up on this week." No, we're having fun. We're just having a lot of fun.
Good.
What can I say?
How about you, dude?
Big week at work this week.
Really?
Yeah, I got some big turnovers and. Hello?
Apple or cherry?
What the? Excuse me? I don't know. As long as it's not prune.
No,
Yeah.
But it's
Right.
going to be a busy week. So I'll either be here Sunday or I won't.
Oh,
Depending
sounds
on
good.
Depending on whether they like what I've done or they've killed me.
Nice.
I see. So if they like what you've done, it's okay. Or never mind. We'll
They'll
work
feed
that
me
out.
peanuts.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've been working for peanuts. Well, yeah, me shows. Except I'm not in any of them because my foot is still.
You're
the
still
way it was.
casted?
Boot. It's in a boot now.
Booted? Yeah.
Yeah, or a bout, as they say out anywhere other than Canada. So,
Right.
I'll see you guys. Thank you very much for contributing in some way to this thing that we do here.
Vaya con queso.
Vaya con queso.
Auf Wiedersehen, baby.
There you go.